Maybe.
Hey guys.
Hey, welcome back to Sip, Savor, and Celebrate. I'm Chris.
And I'm Devin.
Today we got another heavy hitter.
We are talking about NOM 1414, which,
Oh,
if you
I love
don't
it.
know what that one is, please check it out. Isn't that Cascawing?
It is, no, Cascaween is 1123.
1414 is...
1414 is actually Vivanco and family.
That's right, Vivanco family. Oh, so good. There is nothing that comes out of there that we haven't agreed on being a heavy hitter.
So far. Okay, we still have La Santa that Raphael hit us up on, so I've got that in there, and we're gonna try that as well. But and I just got the batteries came dead because that's the one with the gold glitter.
All good.
It's got like 24 karat gold in it, so
right,
we're gonna
like
be
a gold slugger.
So we're gonna be shitting gold.
So guys. We appreciate that you're tuning in with us. Please make sure you subscribe, like, tell your friends, and share with your coworkers. And remember, we are Sip, Savor, and Celebrate.
So always subscribe, hit the notification bells, and tell your friends.
But yes, we are doing the nada here out of the Vivanco family.
Denada. So here we go. 1414 is the nom. It is, they are using... obviously Weber Blue Agave, because it can't be called anything else. They're using agave that's been sourced from the highlands, so Los Altos in Jalisco. They use deep well water. It is stainless steel tanks, open air fermentation. They're using champagne yeast and fermentation without fibers. They're using all copper pot stills, roller mill, twice distilled, stone brick ovens, and it is distilled at or near proof. Well, that's interesting because it says 80 proof here. Oh, that's
so
okay.
We have a September bottle and a June bottle.
It is also, well, yeah, because keep in mind, this has been aged. So
correct.
Usually about 6 months or so. This is going to be your reposado, or as you like to call it,
Resposado.
There you go. Okay. It is confirmed no additives.
That is very clear. Additive free.
Mm-hmm. Now, you can see the back of the paper. So all the paper is actually recycled fibers from the agaves.
I love that. I love when a NOM does that.
I'm telling you, it's simple glass. There's nothing crazy about them. They just do a nice little thing.
But these labels, dude, are all about being traditional. You know, Donata, additive free, you know, and then... enjoy responsibly, you know, and it says, you know, gluten-free, you know, GMO-free.
Right.
All that stuff right there. And
so, yeah, let's keep in mind, this is heavy hitters. Now, let's take a look. I did say that earlier. Now, both the panel and the community is in sync here. They're both scoring the Blanco an 87. Now, getting Donata is a little bit difficult. So with the so I know that it's available in Las Vegas and it's available in New York. So we bought these from New York. These are
okay.
Now you got me excited. Come on, I'm trying to read. But I got ours from New York. 42 and $45.
So this is the 5th generation of this distillery.
I do not know that.
Well, that's what it says right here.
Oh,
5th
well,
generation.
there you go. Yeah.
Small batch Blanco and small batch Repo.
Yes. To those who love tequila, but yet to find, in quotation, the one. To those who broke up with it, but want to rekindle the fire. This is what you've been waiting for. Donata. Additive free. All right.
A sweet kiss to the lips, followed by hints of vivacious vanilla, cooked blue agave, game-changing smoothness as it goes down, with lingering taste of grapefruit and lime. You will be left wanting more.
Okay, and then this one says, a sweet kiss to the lips. Followed by hints of vanilla, cooked agave, game-changing smoothness as it goes down with lingering Lingering tastes of caramel and hint of oak. You will be left wanting more. All right, what do we got on the smell? What do we got on the smell?
That agave is delicious.
Whoa, that is so different. There's so much body and complexity to this. I mean, I'm not even joking.
On first, like, if I had to give you a
Deep.
knee-jerk reaction, dog food.
What? What kind of dog food you getting? No.
Only the good stuff. But no.
I'm getting a full-bodied
Oh, absolutely.
experience here. It's like literally so rich in so complex. It's
The agave.
number one agave.
Yeah, it doesn't speak for itself. It's got other things that are right next to it that are like, come try us.
Do you get anise in there? Kind of like
No, I don't have anise.
Oh, okay. Well, I do. But do you have like the almost ouzo type?
The black licorice.
Yes. A slight hint of it, but I'm trying to dig past. There's so much.
Super subtle in there. Like, I kind of get like a hazelnutty, kind of tone to it. You get a little bit of a citrus. I'm not getting a huge amount of baking spice, but then I'm also getting an earthy, like, undertone to it. All like
there's so much. I can't. It's blowing my mind because there's so much to this. This is a frickin' rock star just on the nose. Salud.
Let's see what it gives us to the palate.
Anise all day long. So first cooked agave followed by black licorice, but not the black licorice that I hate.
Right.
More like ouzo almost.
Correct.
I like a good ouzo, like you're at the Greek festival, you're having a good time. Let's get some shots of ouzo. My God, there's so much going on. There's a vegetalness in the back as you let it sit there on the palate.
And I'm getting a minty after that vegetal.
A candy. Like the anise candy. Again, I know we say this in a lot of them because we do several videos in a row. We rinse and we're doing barely even a sip because we want to keep our minds about us, but we want to still taste.
I feel like that was a shot. Our minds about us. Or
This
not.
is very pleasant. I know. You go, bro.
But even after water, it's still right there and still on the tongue. So it has not got a huge viscosity, but I'm telling you that lasts on the palate.
Mm-hmm. You're absolutely right. She beads up instead of legs and tears. She beads up.
Mm-hmm.
You're absolutely right. Yeah. No, I didn't even look. That's a wonderful sipper. There's so much complexity going on with that I can't even break apart everything that's going on in there.
I can't even say. So they talk about the vanilla, the grapefruit, and the lime.
I don't get
I
those.
can't even say I get those.
Mm-mm. I get something totally different.
Maybe
I
the
get a
vanilla
mint.
on the very, very front after it sat there, because I am getting a hint of vanilla on the very front of the palate.
It's so slight I can't even say that's
Correct.
what it is.
It is super, super soft.
On the nose, it blows your mind. On the palate, it's so smooth and so... It's delicious. But I can't pull everything going on with it. But I do get a lot of anise. I think to me, the anise is the starring role of that one.
Correct.
Let's go on to the Repo. All right, so what do they do to age your? So in the Repo, now this one, the Repo, everybody's like, both the panel and the community is giving it 89.
Gotta be a white oak.
Let's take a look.
Although typically,
Yep, you're right. It says American white oak barrels. It does not say used, so I presume that they are fresh, unused.
you can smell the oak in this for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That is all. To me, this smells like you walked into a lumber aisle at like Lowe's or Home Depot.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You can tell that there's some fresh wood up in there.
Nothing wrong with a little fresh wood. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. The door was open. I had to walk through the door. So everything's made exactly like the Blanco, but now we're just using American white oak barrels. And you can see she's a beautiful straw.
Yeah, light straw.
Light straw. Now, did the barrel do anything to the viscosity? She still lets go pretty early, but she's not beating up like the Blanco beads. This one has
More tears and legs.
tears and legs, but they're quick. They're quick to release. Okay, I get the caramel.
Absolutely.
I get the caramel and
caramel
first I get this. Then after that, but I do get the caramel, some bacon spices. It's light. It's not heavy. It's
That
not
caramel
heavy.
and that oak to me are the showstoppers of this, just like they say.
It's wonderful. It's super palatable and pleasant. Folks, if you can find this for the first of all, number one, for the price.
Correct.
Let's talk about that. $42 and $45. You could put this in your bar if you have the ability of getting it, and you can sell it in your state. If I saw this on the bar, I would totally order it. I'm sorry. This is amazing.
I mean, but this might be a simple conversation to see if DNA Spirits can possibly get a license to sell here in Michigan, because this is one that should be here.
It really does. God, I wish it were. I absolutely, and I'm sure I go into your bar and you're probably like, oh God, here he comes again, because I'm always asking about your tequila list and I want to see what you have available. And if you see me coming in, I'm not trying to be that guy, but you know what? I'm asking because, as your brother said to you yesterday when he was here tasting some tequila, he said the exact same thing I said months ago. I didn't know tequila can taste good. How many of you out there have had those tequilas you're like, oh my God, this hurts, it's so horrible?
Usually your Patron, your 1800, your...
Patron and 1800, all horrible stuff. And I know you order
not
Hornitos.
Yeah,
Oh my
Hornitos.
God. I was so mad. I went to a tequila and tacos event at a local casino. And the only tequila they offered was Hornitos. I was mortified. It was so horrible. It was just horrible.
Correct.
And you know what? I'm sorry. Hornitos, if you hear it, step up your game.
It's diffused.
Get rid of your diffuser. That's the problem. Get rid of that diffuser. It's garbage. It makes your stuff absolutely inferior. It's disgusting.
And then all the additives they add to it to make it taste good. Right.
Yeah, they got to compensate for the horrible tequila that they just made. They're all about trying to make the dollar and make it go right. Anyways, salud.
Cheers, guys. And gals.
And gals. That's right. Oh, that's nice. It's like a good blended whiskey. That's what I get. You don't get it?
Oh no. This is killing a battle for me.
No! Oh my God, you're killing me. Haha!
Don Vicente. Or Donata.
Don Vicente.
Okay, okay.
100%.
Mm.
We just did the review for Don Vicente, and I'm I'm sorry that I couldn't believe how good that one was.
I
No,
don't.
we're splitting hairs.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know
We're
if I could.
splitting
If I
hairs.
could truly choose a winner between those two, because just like Don Visanto going up against Antanasio, like it was hard to say that Don is better than Antanasio. I think we're on the same level, and I really do think that these are both amazingly heavy hitters.
I'm not going to disagree. All right, y'all. There you go. It was a quick review, but it was a good review. I'm glad we got a chance to do this one because I was searching around and I could only find it in Vegas at first, and then I happened to go to one of my favorite. Well, actually, Tequila Headhunter got me onto a online store out of New York that I as soon as I got this one, I showed you the order. It was like I had an order of like literally 17 different bottles. Trust me, I got in trouble for that one, but still, what a great price! What a great if you see this, buy it. It is way, 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 way good. Until then, remember
To always sip,
sip,
savor,
savor,
and
and
celebrate.
celebrate. Cheers.